Welcome to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at having a penny saved or a penny earned, but mostly we're poor at making art. I'm Isaac.
And I'm Benj. So today...
It's Christmas time.
Yep, so we're drawing a Christmas penny. That common saying that you hear
a Christmas,
all the time.
A Christmas penny. Nothing gets me in the spirit more than thinking about a Christmas penny.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know what the saying means.
I've never heard the saying.
Yep, I don't even think it is a saying.
I'm pretty sure it's not a saying, but we have a friend who, for the last month, has been saying, you guys should draw a Christmas penny. And we're like, what does that even mean? And he's just like, I don't know. So we're going to give it a meaning.
We did quite a bit of... What time is it? 3 o'clock? We did at least a half an hour of research.
Trying to
figure out what a Christmas penny could mean.
Yeah, there was like a kid's book published in, I think, 2006 that we couldn't read because it doesn't exist anywhere anymore.
Yep.
It's not an idiom, but here's the thing. We've never invented an idiom.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of idioms, figures of speech. Maybe even we turn it into like an adage or a proverb. Mm-hmm. But no, it has to start with an idiom. What does a Christmas penny mean? We have some interpretations today.
Yeah. So we're going to start with my interpretation.
Yeah, nothing gets you in the Christmas spirit quite like a new Christmas saying. Mm-hmm. You could say Merry Christmas. You could say Happy Holiday. You could say Happy Christmas if you're insane.
Yep.
Nobody likes Happy Christmas. British people.
Yeah, nobody likes British people either.
Way to be.
Unless you want to buy art from us.
Yeah.
Or open up a hotel.
We will love British people. We will speak in British accents for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
If you give us a hotel.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
But today, we're going to invent a Christmas penny. Mm-hmm. And by next Christmas, it'll be on shirts.
Yep.
Everyone will be saying it. There'll be a movie titled it.
Mm-hmm.
A Hallmark movie, maybe, but we can start small.
Yep. So we'll start with this. Okay. I was thinking there's a couple different ways I could go about drawing my idea.
You draw like a penny in Santa's hand.
No.
You draw a penny in the manger with Jesus.
Oh, that would have been an idea. That's not my idea, though.
You draw a penny on top of a Christmas tree.
See, I'm having a little trouble drawing this because I'm drawing this person like facing us.
I know.
And it's like, what? How do humans draw that?
That was curly hairstyle. You started with the curly hair. And then a face emerged from within the... Is this a judge?
Yes.
Yeah, the only people who can get away. This is another thing about British people. British people, why do you still have your judges wearing like powdered wigs?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the heck is that all about?
Do they like still wear that?
They still do. It's like a thing for British judges to still like put on a costume.
Unfortunate. Although I must say, if I was a judge,
and
I can get away with like whatever I want,
it's true.
Like, who's gonna stop you?
No one. Other judges, maybe?
Like, I wouldn't wear the powdered wig. I'm just saying, I would wear something. Like, people would, like, know me as...
What's funny to me...
The judge that...
Yeah.
That does that. That wears that thing.
What's funny to me is, like, it was a common thing back in, like... colonial... I say colonial here in America, but, like, 1700s, whatever. For men to wear powdered wigs. I don't know that women ever did. I mean, they might have had, like, hairstyles, but not like the traditional powdered wig. But now, even in Britain, if you become a woman judge, look at that picture. She was wearing a powdered wig.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's
like a stylized powdered wig.
But that's what they all wear. Look, they all wear like this traditional.
It's so weird.
I know. If you haven't Googled it ever or lately, go Google British judge, and you'll just see like it's funny because I have these illustrations from like hundreds of years ago, and they look so similar to the judges today. Look at this. What is with that guy's? He has like a neck napkin.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, our judges here in America, they still wear like a robe, which is still kind of odd. in a way. They have to like wear a tablecloth over their head. But, you know, it looks like they're going to go get their hair cut is kind of what I always think of. Like someone's back there just like trimming their hair while they're judging. But
yeah. Do they have to wear that is my question.
I don't really know. I've never been in a real courtroom, I don't think. But you're right. Like if you're a judge, they're like, all right, you've passed, you've become a lawyer, you've done such a good job as an attorney, you can be a judge now, but you have to wear this robe.
Yeah.
Or else you can't be a judge anymore. Or in Britain, they're like, put on this old itchy wig, or else you can't do your job.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just part of the court culture we don't understand, or they like really want to for some reason. I'm still not sure what this has to do with Christmas. It looks kind of sad so far. I also don't know what it has to do with pennies.
Yeah. See, I'm deciding on like how much decorations I want there to be in this courtroom.
Is that like where the witness
would stand?
Yeah. This guy looks like he's
witness.
Unless this is just this guy's like style choice, which just tip for life. If you're going to court, don't dress like you're already a prisoner.
Yeah, no.
I think you might be put in prison. Or is this guy like already been in jail and that's why he's wearing like the...
No, he hasn't been in jail yet.
Oh.
He just didn't follow your advice.
I see.
He's like, well, what should I wear to my court date?
Those striped pajamas and conductor's hat that I own.
It looks a little bit like prison wear, but...
He looks like eager to join like the prison. First of all, I know you see some pictures sometimes of people wearing like stripes, but a lot of the time it's just, in America at least, it's just like orange jumpsuits. I feel like with the way fashion's going though, we're gonna need something weirder. Because you're like, yeah, that guy's dressed like a prisoner, but that's just what the kids are wearing these days. Yeah, we know it's like an orange jumpsuit with their name on it, but that's what the kids are into these days.
With their names on it.
I don't know. Like, it's gonna get to that point, and then they're gonna be like, well, I guess the prisoners are just gonna have to wear like well-fitting normal clothes.
See that guy in a tux? Yeah. Clearly a prisoner. No kids today dressed that way.
Yeah.
That's sharp.
Yeah, that's amazing. That would be quite a thing.
This is the bailiff. That's why he's so much bigger than everyone else.
You don't want to mess with that guy.
Yeah.
He also has like a hooked lip. I'm not too sure what that's all about, but he looks so mild-mannered, this bailiff, like a gentle giant.
I realized how disturbing he looks now with this like.
You mean how he has like a beak?
Like, what is his lips? Try to think of it like this is his lips, and this is his nose.
It's like a parrot is reaching out of his mouth.
like if these are his lips down here.
Oh no!
And he's like whistling. Then what's this?
No, I can't think about it like that. That's just the chin down there.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a bailiff, a judge, and a guy who clearly dresses like prisoners.
Yeah.
But what does this have to do with Christmas pennies?
So the judge will say with words.
That's generally how they communicate.
Yo. Sentence.
I just gotta put that is not.
I realize.
Oh no. Again, you're a judge. You could say things weird and no one's gonna correct you. You are sentenced.
That's how he says it. He has an accent just for this one word.
I wonder how much. I mean, I don't really know how powerful judges are. They seem really powerful. Like, what can stop a judge? Like another judge or like a group of judges?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you unseat a judge?
Yeah,
There's
you
like
just don't.
you get like the bar association, which I don't even know exactly what that is, but I imagine it's just a bunch of judges.
Does penny have 2 E's in it or just one?
What are you Okay. Let's go have a little kindergarten.
Yeah, well, I mean, why aren't you answering right now? Because you don't know? You're looking it up?
It doesn't have any E's.
What? There's no E in penny.
That's the whole point. There's no E in penny. Except at the beginning.
There's one E. So I'm asking if it has 2.
Oh, no, I was thinking at the end.
Yeah, like, because penny, like, the name is spelled with
I
an
thought
E
you were
sometimes.
questioning whether there was 1 or 2 E's before the Y.
No.
It's like, there's none.
No, I was wondering, like, there's definitely one penny.
Wait.
Or 1 E.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the sentence
Yeah.
now. You were sentenced to a Christmas penny?
Yeah.
What the heck does that mean?
Well,
Is this
okay,
like
you know
you're
how
in for like a
how
like in the movies?
yeah, like how if you're in for a dime or a nickel, like that means you're in for 10 or 5 years.
Do you think prisoners actually say that, or is it just like in a movie they came up with like a cool slang way to say it?
I only heard it on the Monk.
Oh, the Monk episode?
Yeah, the one episode where he's pretending to be a prisoner and he's like, I'm in for a nickel. And that's all I heard it.
Yeah, 5-year sentence, a nickel. So this guy's sentenced to a penny, so just 1 year?
1 year. But from Christmas to Christmas.
Oh, man.
So it's a Christmas penny. It's the worst thing.
So he gets put in jail on Christmas, and he gets released a year from now on Christmas. Do you think that happens? Like, in real life, like, there's, like, judges and courts being held, like, Christmas morning, and they're like, starting today, you're in prison?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, has nobody ever been thrown in jail on Christmas?
I don't know how.
Like,
I mean, I'm sure they put them in, like, a holding cell, but I don't know that they, like, sentence them from Christmas to Christmas.
Well,
maybe
this judge does.
This is
his thing.
Again.
He gives Christmas pennies. Like it's like December 1st, and he's at the court, and he's like, you're going in jail on Christmas.
Like you can have until then.
Get your affairs in order.
Oh man,
wake up on December 25th to the.
So the idiom we're creating now is that a Christmas penny means serving a 1-year prison sentence from Christmas to Christmas.
Yep, that's what it means.
A Christmas penny. I was picturing something a little more hopeful, maybe
something
charitable.
More Christmassy? No.
I mean, people who dress like prisoners at court deserve nothing less.
Yes. Yeah, so this is our advice for this episode. If you're going to a court date, don't dress like a prisoner.
Yeah, wear a powdered wig and a robe instead.
Yes.
You'll get on the judge's good side. Imitation.
They might think you're more powerful than them.
Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Start judging them.
That'll get you 2 Christmas pennies. Oh, man. Wow. Well, I mean, that's a Christmas penny. That's what it means now.
From Christmas to Christmas.
Let's see if I can. Prison. We'll see if I can save the saying.
Yep. Or make it worse.
Just, I'm sorry. Before I start drawing, I have to ask: is your prisoner blowing a bubble?
No, that's his nose.
That's too bad. It's not as bad as hook lip on over there. The beaked mouthed bailiff.
Yeah, every time I look at him, he's so like I can't figure out what I even meant the mouth to be.
If the bailiff came out and he looked like that, people would stay in line. Like they'd be like,
"You're not messing with him."
I was gonna try to run, but I don't even know what I would do.
I can't even figure out what his face is.
He might get closer. That's a good bailiff.
Yep.
All right, my turn.
Okay, let's see what you got.
All right. So, a Christmas penny.
Yep.
Aside from a 1-year prison sentence from the worst timing ever, of the worst, what else could that be? Let's try to go a little happier, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking like the actual meaning of Christmas.
Oh, like mass meaning worship, worshiping Christ.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant, actually.
Well,
but we're going to talk about the three wise men in that worshiping Christ scenario. Or was there a fourth?
Oh.
I mean,
technically, we don't know how many there were.
We know there was 3 wise men for sure, but...
Well, no, we know there were 3 gifts given.
Oh, yeah, that's true, you know?
Two men can give 3 gifts.
It's true.
100 men can also give 3 gifts.
That could also be true. All right, let's see. What do wise men... They have high collars, that's for sure.
Yep. Everyone knows there's wise men and
their flowing robes. I don't know how to draw cloth.
Vampire wise men. What's the difference? Am I right?
It's not that kind of a collar. It's a different kind of high collar. What do wise men's faces look like? How do you depict wisdom?
I don't know. We don't have enough of that around here.
I know. Square chinned and hair. Does that look wise?
I don't know. It looks like when I think of wise, I think of gray hair.
Well,
old.
That's
an old wise man.
Next to impossible to portray in true art.
True. Oh, is this wise man
he's like one of the... Well, he's like... I feel like crowns aren't just for kings.
Oh, like so this guy's like so wise. He's just like, you know what?
Self-proclaimed.
He just like realized one day. He's like, what's the difference between me and a king?
Yeah, and
like crown. What? Nothing. I'm just gonna put a crown on.
Yeah, well, that's basically what we're going for.
Whatever land he comes from, they're just like his king that actually rules there is like, take that crown off, and he's like, you never made a law about this.
Yeah, I'm wise. See, I found a loophole in the crown wearing rule. They're often depicted wearing crowns. I don't really know why, but
doesn't that one song call them like we three kings?
Yeah, so we'll just go with
maybe tradition says that they were kings. Let's see your Cyclops has returned.
No, it's not a Cyclops. It's a wise man. There's another eye on the other side of that head.
Oh, just very...
that eye changed this character so much, though. How do you redeem? Well, as I've said many times, beards fix the hair.
You have said that too many times. It's never been true. Especially when you just like that's not a wise man's beard. That's like the scruffiest unkempt beard.
He's been traveling, okay?
And his ear is just like
there's so many
in the middle of his head.
I don't know how to...
I understand that actual ears are basically in the middle of the side of your head, but
there is so much wrong with this so quickly. I don't even...
Like, his ear being there makes his hair look horrible.
I don't understand. You're right, though.
Because hair goes up to the ear. Like, this looks like he got his hair cut. Like, it's like mullet territory.
I don't...
Interesting stripe right in that spot.
It's the end of his sleeve.
Yeah.
It's thicker than that line. See?
Just happens.
See?
Right about there.
All right, so what are the 3 things the wise men... Oh, gosh, his beard is terrible. You're right. I'll have to come back and Add more hair later. Oh, it's so that eye. I just don't want to look at it. But anyway, what are the things the wise men brought?
Gold,
Yep, this is the wise men that brought.
frankincense, myrrh.
Why is this elf? I'm trying to get a hand here.
Oh,
I swear that's not like a tentacle. He has a bar.
what? Why is it
Gold.
like on the tips of his fingers?
He's balancing it there. This is the worst wise man ever.
I just the hand wangler goes far back. I see.
Maybe if I give him longer hair.
Oh, that's like a worse bullet. It's like he had a mullet and it just kept going.
Like I said, they've been traveling.
He left home with them, but he cleanly shaves behind his ear like every day.
I don't know. It's so bad. It's so bad. Anyway, he's the wise man that brought gold.
Okay.
There's got to be other wise men, right?
Yes.
They wear different kinds of hats, all of them. This wise man is going to be...
And now that you've drawn more hair, his crown is so far forward on his head.
Yep, it is that. This guy has a really small face.
Like, is that his whole head?
It's the part we can see so far.
Oh.
Ear.
Why is his ear there?
I put way too much thought into the last guy. I figured maybe I'll just go quicker with this guy and it'll be
If
okay.
you're gonna cover up the whole back of his head.
You're right.
You don't draw the
You're
ear.
right.
Right, like, is your ear under your eye? No. No, it's not.
See, the hair fixed that problem. You can picture there's a head back there now. And a beard.
What?
It's like
Why
it's
do
like
the beards have to be the worst?
it's like 5 o'clock shadow, but all the way down.
Why don't you just like draw a full beard?
All right, so this guy has a neck, unlike the last guy. It's cold.
This guy is better in every way than the last guy.
Thank you. That is what I was going for. Until we get to the... I never actually drew this guy's like feet because you can't see them.
Yep.
This guy's body is more confusing.
He's much smaller than the other guy.
You know what he has in common with the other guy though?
The placement of his
Sleeve, cuff. Yep. Let's see. Yeah. What does frankincense and myrrh look like, do you think? I think one is like perfume.
Yeah. One is like perfume.
But this will be like the... And frankincense, that's like a plant that I think they took the oil from it.
Yeah, I think so.
Right? So...
Because one was used...
Yeah, this is like...
One was used for like sacrifices and one was used as like a priest's ceremony. Like anointing or something.
This is the perfume, the frankincense. They all shop at the same place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all wise men shop
Yeah.
at the same store. The wise
The
store.
Wise Man Depot. All right. The hats are the most important. So what's the third guy's hat look like?
I didn't realize the hats were the most important.
I mean, it's what distinguishes them from each other.
I guess if you're like talking about like those silhouette things.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And yes, I'm looking at a picture to try to figure out what the third hat should look like.
But all of them just show two people.
No one
crowns.
can seem to agree. Sometimes there's like a guy with a turban. You think I can pull that off?
Go ahead and
The
try.
answer's no. No, I can't.
But it's always fun to see you try.
Turban. It's like got tucked.
It's not too bad.
No, I mean, can I just stop there?
Like
I
just
said,
imagine the rest of the
hats are
body.
the most important part, like we've covered.
Just know he has some myrrh on
How
him.
do you draw a guy wearing a turban? Like their head's like up in this part, so they come out and have a nose and a chin, and the back of their head. There's probably some hair coming out. And the turban definitely covers their head.
Yeah.
And I guess they have to have an eye, unfortunately.
Yeah, most people do.
Unfortunately. It's just got some...
This guy doesn't look like a type of guy that would wear a turban.
I don't know what that means, but you're right. You are correct. And he also goes to Wise Man Depot to get his... I don't know what these are called.
It's not a real outfit. Like, it's never existed. But they all have a stripe on the sleeve, right?
I mean, I put other stripes on their clothes. It's believable that there's a stripe right there. It's like
every time.
It looks cool. If I was a wise man, I'd want a stripe.
Mm-hmm.
So that when people in the future had to draw me, they had it easier. You know?
Yep. Like, you could have for the second and third just not drawn the line all the way down.
What is myrrh? You know?
Yep.
Myrrh, a fragrant gum resin obtained from certain trees. So it's like sap.
Mm-hmm.
So he has like a bowl of myrrh.
Okay.
Okay, so
Great.
man, these guys make this guy.
Yep.
It got somewhat better. Like,
I mean, I think I like your middle guy the best.
yeah, he looks the most wise manish.
Your first guy.
The point is,
Very out
they've
of
traveled
place.
long and far.
But look at how tall he is.
They've traveled long and far, bringing these gifts to the Messiah, to Jesus, because they were following the star.
Yes.
Which will later I'll add over there in the distance. But what most people don't remember is the fourth wise man.
Yep.
Who also had a hat.
What kind of hat did he have?
He had like a beanie.
Is he like a time traveler?
Why do you think that people wear beanies at Christmas time?
Because of this wise man?
Yeah.
I think it's because it's cold.
Well, yeah, this guy was maybe traveling during the winter. And let's see. Wise man beard.
His hair's the worst. His beard.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
this
I'm
guy.
just gonna say this guy's not a very wise man.
It's not good.
He just happened to be in the room when the other guys figured out the prophecies.
It's gonna get,
and they like couldn't leave him out.
It's gonna get worse because this guy.
He doesn't shop in the store.
He
He's made it himself.
it's like thrifted.
His mom made it for him, actually.
It kind of looks like a napkin that was just dropped.
Even like where the sleeve stripe is seems wrong for him.
A little short.
What? How is his other leg back there?
He's like he's mid step.
He's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, so he's mid step.
Like, why is it dragging if he's not? If it's not even dragging on the ground,
I don't know. Okay.
like he like starched the back.
He has a Christmas penny. He also is the only one who has a pocket.
He's very proud. He considers himself the wisest of them.
Yeah, because he has a
pocket.
pocket. He doesn't have any stripes. He just has a pocket. But yeah, so the four wise men.
Yes.
See, we have to bring this back to Christmas penny now, and the whole reason I'm drawing these wise men.
Right, of course.
They knew what was going on. They know about the, Christmas star. Something happened in the corner there. I don't know.
Yeah. Our thing messes up the higher and lower you get.
Something about the edges. But that's not the point. This guy's like, the three wise men were like, we've been traveling, for a long time, bringing our gifts to, Jesus.
What did it take them, like 3
This
years
guy,
or something?
He's like, well, they'll ask. This guy will ask. He's like, where's your gift? I don't know how they know his name, but
Yeah. I mean, they would have called him Joshua, if anything.
True.
They probably would have just said the Messiah.
Gift? Like, he's like, what? We were bringing gifts? And he's like, well, I found a penny in my pocket.
And this is where we get the saying a Christmas penny.
Christmas penny, because it's like, just because you didn't have a planned gift for the Messiah.
The important thing is that you found something and gave it to him.
Exactly. It's that you didn't go empty-handed. It's like going with something is better than nothing.
I don't even know if that's a good lesson to teach.
It is if you're going to see the baby Messiah.
Like, I think going with like your praise and worship is.
It's true, but he also. You're right. It's not a very good. It doesn't have to be a good idiom.
That's true.
There's more of a lesson in this, I feel like, than don't wear prison clothes to your court dates.
But that's a great lesson.
Yeah,
people need to hear that one.
That might be true. But this is my interpretation of a Christmas penny.
I never signed mine, actually.
That's disgraceful. It's not real art until it's signed.
It's true. I guess I can't sell mine. You can sell yours, though.
I have to put my name.
You naming yourself as the fourth wise man?
Oh, gosh. Well, it's too late now. It does look like I labeled him Isaac. Isaac age 30.
The worst wise man.
I don't know. The first wise man with the mole.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have brought a penny.
I don't
know that guy though. He looks pretty bad too.
I think it's the nose. Like he doesn't. His nose
really
is
have a nose.
It's there.
Yeah,
it just like hangs down. I don't know if it'd be better if I just like added a nose all of a sudden. I don't think I can at this point, but
yeah, I think this is the drawing.
So, really, if you walk away from today's video, what we want you to learn is the true meaning of a Christmas penny.
Yes.
It means
a year in prison.
A year in prison from Christmas to Christmas. Or it's that gift that you bring on Christmas that you didn't know you were supposed to bring, but you show
up on Christmas morning to someone's house and you're like, "What? We were bringing gifts?"
Yeah.
Here's something in my pocket.
Yep. See, I picture the wise men. They're like, "Look, we've been carrying these things across the desert like this in the fall. What did you think we were doing?
It's been like 3 years that we've been traveling here.
Maybe that's why the fourth wise man doesn't show up with the first 3 wise men, because he's like, well, I can't just. They're like they keep walking, and the more he thinks about it, he's like, I don't know. He brings the penny, but then he like quickly runs back to like go to the store.
Yeah. The wise man store.
Yeah.
He's like, my cloak isn't good. I just got.
I don't have a traditional wise man hat. Like, so he's not there like during the the story that we hear about, but
he comes a little bit later.
Yeah.
After stopping by the Bethlehem branch of the wise men.
Yeah, it's like store. The wise man Gap.
Yeah.
It's
they just sell gold, frankincense, myrrh, robes, and weird hats.
It's like he's outgrown his robe that his mom made. Mine has a pocket. They're like, oh, it's supposed to have 2 stripes. He's like, but I drew on the sleeve stripe. It's like Sharpied on.
Yeah.
Whatever the equivalent of wise men Sharpie. Well, we do hope you join us for this Christmas season, because this is just the first of a few Christmas drawings we'll do this year.
Yeah, I think we usually do about 3.
Yeah, about that many until Christmas. So until then, Merry Christmas, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.